Welcome to Ask Bo. I'm here with my lovely wife Maru, and we're going to answer some questions. And let's begin. Oh, by the way, just want to let you see how beautiful this place is. We are in Baguio, and it is an amazing, amazing place. All right, here we go. Yes.
Okay, from Eman Harapan. How do I budget my salary when most of it goes to paying debts?
That's so familiar. That is so familiar. That question I hear over and over again. So Eman, I want you to make this decision. First of all, a great resolve, a goal, a dream. You've got to have a dream that one day you will have zero debts. Say this with me. Darating ang araw, wala na akong utang. You've got to make this decision. You've got to make a bold proclamation. In fact, I want you to write it down, make it a goal. I want you to, even draw or cut out a picture from a magazine, put it in front of your mirror, something that you see every day, and you really say to yourself, this is what's going to happen to me. Zero debt, one day, financial freedom. Okay? Make that decision. That's so important. Here's number 2. I want you to have the discipline. You see, how do you eat an elephant? Sometimes when you look at your debt, it's like, oh, it's so huge. What am I going to do? How do you eat an elephant? What's the answer? How do you eat an elephant?
Piece by piece.
One bite at a time.
Yeah.
No matter how big the elephant is, you'll be able to eat the elephant. It's gross, right? You don't want to eat an elephant. But this is just an analogy. That the only way to eat an elephant is actually one bite at a time. You can't swallow an elephant, nor can you pay your debt in one go. But the biggest debt can be paid day by day, week by week, month by month. It might take a few years, depending on the size of your debt. But if you set aside a certain amount from your monthly income every single month, you'll be able, you know why I say this with confidence? Because I've worked with people with a lot of debt, I've coached them, and they were able to get out of debt. I'm talking about people who have millions of debt. I'm talking about people who had 10 million debt, 18 million debt, 25 million debt, and they're able to get out of debt. I'm working with someone who has 200 million pesos in debt, and we're slowly getting out. He's slowly getting out of that situation. How? One bite at a time. And you've got to make that resolve. The discipline to get. Now, here's the thing. Your question, Eman, is how can I invest if I'm paying my debt? Here's my answer. I want you to make a decision to grow your income. Find ways that you can earn your income by selling something. Find a way to earn income without much capital. Don't start a business with huge capital. No. What you do is it's sweat equity. They call it in Tagalog.
Tubong lugaw.
Tumbong lugaw.
Tubong lugaw.
Tubong lugaw. There's another Tagalog phrase. Laway ang puhunan.
Yes.
So that's what you do. Find ways to earn money, to increase your income. Side business, side jobs, work in the evenings, work on Saturdays. Find a way to earn money. Increase your income. And this is what you do. No matter how small, start learning how to invest. I don't care if it's 500 pesos a month. But as you pay the big chunk the biggest chunk of your income goes to paying your debts, and then a tiny part to your investments, whether that be in the stock market. I teach people how to do that. Why start now, even if you're not fully paid with your debt? I'll tell you why. Because investment is a habit, and you've got to learn that now. And then can you just imagine when you're financially free already, Eman? You know what's going to happen? The big chunk that you use to pay your debt every month will now go to your investments. Woo! And you're going to be, that investment is crazy. All right? Next question.
Okay. It's from X.
Okay. We're not putting the real name because the question is very sensitive.
I'm addicted to playing in the casino. And I'm having... Sorry. And I'm having a hard time stopping the addiction.
Yeah.
I lost a lot, even my family and friends.
Oh.
How can I go back and let go of the addiction?
X, I I'm familiar with your situation, and my heart goes out to you, and my heart bleeds for you now that you've lost your family. And is there a way of reconciling to your family? Yes. Is there a way of getting out of your addiction to gambling? Yes. One of our feast builders, his name is Velden, and he shares this. Once upon a time, he was addicted to casino, to gambling, and look at him now. He's preaching. He's a feast builder. So that's why I say that there is hope for you. And what do you need to do? Asking help, like what you're doing now, writing to me, that's very important. But this is what you do. You go to people you trust, close friends, tell them, I need help. You know, bringing out the addiction in the open. Friends, please understand this. Any addiction, any sin, any kind of bad habit that is not brought out in the open, but stays in the darkness, it ferments and it multiplies. It actually grows out of control if it's in darkness. But if you bring it out in the open, what happens is that the light makes it shrink. You shrivel up. Be accountable to a few people in your life. The third thing I want you to do is to actually Google, okay, Gambling Anonymous. There are groups of people here in the country that can actually help you, but you just have to go and tell your story. You know, go to these groups, Google, find their phone number, find their venue, report, and you will find other gambling addicts who are in recovery, who are coming out. And you see, that I feel is so crucial when you tell people, I'm a gambling addict, please help me. And when you begin to be accountable, there will be hope for you to change. I'm going to be praying for you, Brother X. And you know who you are. And I'm going to be praying for all addicts, that there is hope for you. There is freedom for you, in the mighty name of Jesus Christ. Thank you so much for this opportunity. My wife and I thank you for joining us in Ask Bo, and I'll continue to answer questions here in our episodes every day. God bless you. I'll walk around with my camera and let you see how beautiful this site is. I'm here in the Good Shepherd Sisters, but this is the private part. You don't see this usually when you visit here, but just gorgeous. In 1952, they bought this property for a song. They were led here, and since then they've been doing a lot of good work here. Just gorgeous. Yeah. So I'll see you guys. I'll see you tomorrow for Ask Bo.